Are you sure you don't
Got
want
it
to
all
go
cleaned
home?
up.
I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is
I noticed
gone.
that too, that the
Ugh.
drummer is gone.
Not that they aren't still watching.
No.
Anyway, speaking of keeping busy,
There we go.
we got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on Rada drums.
Really? Great.
Yay.
Okay, save as day 6.
All right. You have the keyboard right in front of you, so day 6. We got day 6. We
Oh,
aren't
somebody
going
just
to
dropped
bed.
Gabriel!
I see it. Stay back.
They threw a stone in there.
Dropped a letter.
Special delivery.
Special delivery. Come to my house. I missed you last night.
It's just an envelope.
I can see that.
What's on? Okay, so we got 2 things to look at. Hard to focus on the newspaper when they keep sending me stuff.
Gabriel eyes the surreptitiously delivered. The envelope is unmarked.
Okay.
Gabriel opens the envelope and finds a note from Mosley and a small brass key.
Is that in case I need to use the PlayStation?
The key is from Mosley.
Is there a letter from Mosley?
It's a note from Mosley.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Mosley's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board. I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am, at least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key.
Okay.
You might find some useful things there. P.S. I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is signed, Detective Mosley.
Okay.
Summon, warn, engage, request, inquire, announce. If I maybe we can read it.
The book contains several pages of Rada drum codes.
Maybe that'll just happen automatically.
The key is from Mosley.
Okay, so first thing first, we need to do. We got that book from her. We need to see if we can give her some more research to do. Or any other messages.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Nobody
None
wants
right
to
now.
talk to me. Somebody wants to kill me. Maybe they want to kill me. They put a chicken in my store.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Okay, nothing. No research right
Can't
now.
think of anything.
Okay.
I was just flying by the seat of my pants. Okay.
We could do the exclamation on her.
Hang on. Newspaper.
Times-Picayune,
Today
dated
is
the
St. John's
23rd of
Eve.
June, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about St. John's
That's
Eve.
why I knew when to
It
do.
discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, St. John's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou St. Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. John's Eve Mass. Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope. Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
Sure, why not? It is St. John's Eve. They'll be out tonight for sure. But where?
It might be out in your shop. Okay, all right. Regular talk to Grace.
Are you okay?
I'd be peachy if you'd give up all this voodoo crap, Gabriel.
Okay. Go to Mosley's office.
Yeah, I guess look around. And of course, go to the cemetery at some point.
Oh yeah, we got the chicken
That's
scratch
what
time.
That's what we're trying to do for these days.
Right. Let's go to the cemetery.
Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
I'll be just fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
Okay. So we're headed to the cemetery for the chicken scratch puzzle. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna have to look in advance and see. Okay, all right. So this guy, we need to get him moved, right? We can't do anything with him standing there. Right?
Yeah, just wait until he leaves.
There he goes. All right, bye. Goodbye, garden, the crypt keeper guy. All right. All right. Time to take a look at this. So, can we open up our inventory at the same time?
I'm kind of wondering if you can erase it or something, or apply the red brick or something.
Gabriel can't take anything from the tomb wall that way.
That's the rhododrums. Okay, the red brick is this one right here.
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on the tomb. But at the moment he is not sure what to say
Okay, so
or how to say it.
So we might need to also
listen to the drummers. Is that something else we would do? Is listen to the drummers, maybe?
Just wait. Use sketchbook on Voodoo code. Use the new code. Old code.
We don't have a new code.
New message. Three missing.
If we had a,
So what? Is this a new one? Maybe like try.
Is it- oh, maybe
use
we
the
sketchbook.
Maybe this is new or something.
okay, use the sketchbook on it. Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Let me get these new marks down.
Okay.
All right, so there are new marks.
Okay. That I don't think that was.
Very
don't think
clear.
Yeah. Okay. Let's now go into your inventory.
Mm-mm. Yep. Okay, this is all right. Let's look at this.
It's Gabriel's sketch of the series of crosses from the Laveau tomb
Okay, that
wall
one's the old one because that's
with
got
magenta
Magenta's
moonbeams.
translation. So this is the new.
It's Gabriel's sketch of the new series of crosses from the Laveau tomb
Alright.
wall.
Okay. See if you can click that one on the other one and see if it translates it.
Looking at the series of crosses, Gabriel can't help
Didn't
but to
seem
think
like
that
it
they
gave
have
a
a pattern and a
inventory.
meaning he is not comprehending.
Oh. Okay. So exit. Okay.
Okay. Select it.
Select this one.
Yes. Go on the page.
Gabriel checks the
Okay,
two
got it.
messages for duplicate symbols and transfers the letters from the matches to the new message. He finds that he has the translation for all of the symbols
Except
for 3.
Okay. Go back down.
Gabriel sketched a new series of crosses from the Laveau tomb
Go to
and added what
well, that's what I was wondering too. I was wondering if Moonbeam would be able to translate. You want to do that first?
just read it.
JK, keep song there. I don't know. Not keep song. Not
Unless it's something. Unless GK is Gabriel Knight.
could be. DK keep. Eyes on Gabriel, GKB, tonight. These are the one. Which are the ones that? Okay, the question marks. Okay. Keep
Okay, well, let's. Yeah.
eyes on Gabriel. Tune other. TD. Okay, TD. Dawn other. Okay, let's go see if Moonbeam can translate. Yeah.
Some of these things, like I said, are kind of wonky.
All right.
And figured some of these out.
Saving it again on day 6. All right, and trying to walk ourselves out of the very temperamental cemetery. All right, Moonbeam.
A sign on the front door of Magentia's home reads,
So no Moonbeam.
attending a channeling seminar until August 1st.
Okay, so some of
Moses'
maybe.
office.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, Moses' office is this. Okay. I'm hoping we can just walk on back here and we don't have any issues.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Sorry.
So you cannot even go back there.
You try.
Gabriel can't do anything but that door from the lock.
Can we give this guy some donuts to distract him? I guess. Okay. Don't they have murders going on here? Don't they have enough going on here?
It's a note from Mosley.
Okay, never mind. Mosley did say that things are going
We'll come back later. Try and
get
write
a
on the wall.
little bit.
We're missing letters of why.
Well, I figured the Y was a missing letter because it says keep an eye on Gabriel. So wait for this guy to leave. Leave, guy. Will you still have peanut butter M&Ms? Salty and sweet. That's what I want. Salty and sweet.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. He picks up the leaves and they comes on back. He picks up the leaves. This guy's job is never done. Alright, look at this. And let's go in our inventory. Find the red brick. And try to change.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Do 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 do.
DJ.
DJ.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you letters. B.
B.
R.
R.
I. There's one next message.
Okay.
I.
N. How do you...
G.
G.
S.
S. E.
K.
K. There's another E.
Y.
Y is the one that we don't know. So, next message. I believe Y is this one.
Okay.
I.
Y.
Okay.
M. So
Next message.
I think M was one of these. So maybe
Okay, hold on.
one.
Next message. Y. Oh, I see
Might be.
it. Not that one. Could be this one or They look similar.
I think it's the bottom one.
Okay.
A.
Next message. Thank goodness for internet. This would take forever if you didn't know what to do here. Ow!
Okay. D.
D.
O.
O.
U. Oh, U is the other one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, U.
L.
L. E. What does this thing say?
DJ brings SCK Maduoli. I don't know. That must be how you're supposed to.
How in the hell would you know that? If
That's
you
the-
didn't have this book or you didn't have that internet, how in the hell were you supposed to know this message? Guess you would have gone on the message board and said, hey, can you help me out here? I'm trying to solve the puzzle. Exit.
Sensing that his message isn't quite right, Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
All right, let's do it again.
Look in that book. Maybe it'll explain it there, but
Oh, good.
yeah, look at these. Well, unless we got some of the letters backwards or something.
All right,
like
you
that.
can go ahead and work on it. I'm going to try to see if...
How you're supposed to? I mean, the DJ makes sense because it.
Okay.
DJ
Conclave, bring Seki
Tonight.
Module.
bring whatever FWET cash.
Okay, here we go.
What cash?
It says DJ
Gabriel gazes
Conclave
at the
tonight.
translation
bring
of the
Seki
code that
Module.
Moonbeam gave him, pondering who wrote it and for whom it was meant.
He returned to the cemetery, carefully cleared away the last brick message, and wrote the following in his best imitation style. It said, DJ Conclave tonight, bring Seki Module. Whatever the hell Seki Module. It's
That's
not,
the thing.
I'm not
what-
saying
what is
Seki,
that?
Sucky. I'm saying Seki. And I have no idea.
SEKEY.
Madoule.
Yeah.
Unless we got the question marks backwards.
Conclave tonight. Bring. Yeah, unless we
All
got
right.
like those.
The only thing I can think of is that we got the question marks backwards. We thought it was an M and it was probably the U.
Maybe.
Okay, because
DJ keep
see that's an eyes on Gabriel Knight,
but
don't
do not
do not hurt.
yeah
Where's harm? Okay, so the M was correct.
yeah, so that is you.
Okay,
Gabriel gazes at the
DJ, keep eye on Gabriel Knight, but do not harm. And then the other message was Conclave tonight, or something along those lines. Just type it again. Let's put it again. Hey, Winkers. All right.
I think I'll leave it.
Wink, 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 wink. Hello, Wink. Welcome to the stream.
Bring
And then it's Seki,
E
K,
K
E, and then Y.
Y
And then, then there's an M,
M
A,
A
D, D
D
is O,
O
U,
U
L, E.
L.
Oh, I clicked on the E on the bottom, so maybe you just had to click on a different E or something.
Pleased with his message, Gabriel tosses the brick down. Now, if only DJ
Like I said,
reads
that's such a horrible puzzle.
Yeah, I don't even understand how he
I mean, you'll probably have to
knows.
read that to even understand it. Maybe
Yeah.
read this page and see if it tells you. I'll give you a minute.
No, because then when he got back to the shop after that, it's St. John's Eve. He's out there when he reached the Voodoo Museum, Gabriel couldn't believe his good luck. The lights were on, the door unlocked, and when he peeked into the interior, he saw not Dr. John, but a young girl behind the counter, hair in an African pattern. So this doesn't... There's more. The hell is Seki Madul? So you can't go into Mosley's office. And that's how to get into Mosley. So what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the book. The original game was a book first. They took the book. They took the book. I'm trying to see if you guys can see it as a okay. And this was in our collection. So I am reading, but I am not there because we are talking about the back in the back of the book. And I don't even know how to find out what Seki Madul is. So here's what I'm going to do. While Chad is doing his bread, I am going to go to the internet and we are going to type the word Seki Madul. Because I have a real problem with this puzzle. It is one of these things that how in the flippin' hell would you know to do this unless we're reading it wrong? Is it Seki module? Hold on. Did I spell it? No, I'm positive it's M-A-D-U. Is it a French word and I'm not getting it? Too bad, Serena. DJ Bring, you need to hide one of Mosley's tracking device. Oh. So I don't know. DJ comment, if you write DJ Brings, that'll work too. Nothing more. It's up to John. Oh, DJ. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if he didn't jump the gun, and that's why it doesn't make any sense to me right now. All right, but for now, we are set with this puzzle for sure. So this is a message to a certain somebody we've seen in the game. And I am not going to spoil, but we need to get into Mosley's office. And that is definitely something that we must do. He needs to know something, and we can't, this all makes sense if he knows something, which currently he doesn't know.
Did you save?
I was trying to leave, but I'll save.
That's such a horrible.
McDouble. Must have McDonald's up in mind because I wrote McDouble. Chad rolls his eyes and is like, you shouldn't have that on your mind ever. All right. Let us continue on with Gabriel Knight and the sins of the father. If I can ever leave the graveyard. Can I leave the graveyard? Leaving the graveyard. I ain't leaving the graveyard. Please, can I leave the graveyard? There we go.
Okay, try that.
Say, we need to get into Mosley's office. It all makes sense if we get into Mosley's office.
Right.
All right? We kind of jumped the gun because you jumped the gun. With your frustration, with the puzzle. But what do we have to cause a distraction or to get into Mosley's office? You want to be a priest?
Try again.
It won't work.
Gabriel can't do anything with that door from the lobby. The windows would be a bit much. The building is temperature controlled. The windows stay closed. Gabriel can't do anything with the officer from the front lobby.
Yeah, the officer in the front lobby needs to go bye-bye. Like I said, do we have a box of donuts or Moonbeam is gone. Can we understand it? We can understand the drums, right?
Probably getting closer because we have the bullet.
Let's go to the places where we know the drummers have been. They've been at the Dixieline drugstore. Go see Willie. Hello, Willie.
Hi.
He's not there, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on, buddy. This is the big night. You should be like, your store should be absolutely packed and...
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
If you get a hell out of my shop, you can ask me anything. Dambala.
Have you ever heard of Dambala?
Dambala is an African legend about a great serpent. Folklore, that's all.
Have you heard about Ogun Badagri?
Does the name Ogun Badagri
Ogun.
mean anything to you?
Don't talk like that around here, man.
You fellow as well. Rada drums.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
What I know, I wouldn't be talking about with you.
So you really don't know anything.
Okay.
Bebe?
Do you know anything about Veves?
No, sir. Never heard.
Can you...
They're curious.
Oh, yeah.
I bought the mask from him, so it'd be kind of silly to ask him about masks. I think that's pretty much it. I'm just searching for the drummers. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they're sleeping. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Square, Jackson Square.
Oh, there was the drummer in Jackson Square. You gonna throw some Nutella on there? Oh, please, please. I was just suggesting it. It's good that he is. Okay, I'm looking through this and trying to see if the drummer is there. It's not that one. No, it's not these dudes. It's like a thing in the box, you know? It's always the last thing on the bottom of the box, if there's anything at all to it. Aha! All right, now we are going to go to the park and see if we can listen or talk to the drummer. Oh, when the saints come marching in. You know, when you play Beast Within, you hear that song a lot. I think they like bought the rights to it, so that's why they use it so much. Okay. All right, something's going on. Can I talk to you now?
You know, I know who you are.
The drummer ignores Gabriel and just continues drumming. Unnerving, isn't he?
That took a lot of nerves. Okay, here we go.
Can I ask you a few questions?
The drummer does not respond.
Okay, so we told him we know who he is, but we don't have a way to talk to the drummer at all. So what else do we know? We know that the person who can help us the most is, in fact, gone. And we could go to visit Dr. John. The professor is dead. Crash is dead. Is there anything we've learned that we can give Grace research about? You know, it is St. John's Eve, so maybe the old lady will know something. I bet we have to dress like a priest each time, though, too. I wonder if you only do this once.
Gabriel would not be needing that.
Okay, so she'll only talk to us as a priest, so we know it's not the old lady that's going to help us here. Her scene is done. We'll go to the voodoo shop and see if John can help us. Or maybe it's still closed today and there'll be yet another. There'll be yet another snake that will attack us. Didn't get us the first time, it's gonna get us this time. Okay, alright, we'll go here.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
There's the drummer. Okay, what do you want to do? You want to talk to him, Mr. DJ? Dr. John.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
I'm playing with you like a cat plays with a mouse.
Are you sure you don't know anything about Ogun Badagri?
I am afraid I have little else to say about that subject.
What about the snake, Nabala?
Have you ever heard of Dambala?
Of course. It is one of the Loa.
Okay, Dambala, Ogagri, both of those are Loas, right? According to what that one doctor told us. I got nothing new for this guy.
See if you can put the drums on, the Rada book on the drummer.
Okay. Go in here. The Rada book on the drummer.
Gabriel can't hear the street drummer very clearly in this location.
Okay, I've got an idea. All right. We'll see you later, asshat. We'll be visiting you in a few. I still feel like maybe I'm paranoid, but I feel like this guy right here is a bad guy. Like he is, in fact.
Well, also you're looking for
I'll
a
be going.
DJ, Dr.
Come back
John.
again.
Well, and he's the Voodoo Museum guy. Why wouldn't he be involved in something like this? It's not happy coincidences don't just happen. Happy coincidences are often planned. Let's go to in my humble opinion. Exit. And now that you said click the book, hopefully this one will work on this guy because you can't help but hear him. All right, so we're gonna take the book and click it on the drummer. I already did that.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his Rada book to translate.
No. No message. No. I don't see.
Monster's just doing stuff.
Ooh. I started to see double. Try me to look over here. Look at the screen window. There's a TTMT.
Okay, wait.
MH.
MHLLLM.
Call conclave.
Call conclave.
Okay, call conclave. Call tribal. Or is it a tribal meeting? No, conclave. You guys have a headache looking at this. Once again, it's called conclave. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. So otherwise, I think it's just a bunch of excess noise and stuff.
Okay, all right. Will it keep going? Just scrolling?
I think there's some noise, but then you're looking anything a message starts with like the M or something.
Okay. Seems to me that that's what's going on. He's calling the conclave for Dr. John.
So what if you click on call conclave?
Okay. Then what? Exit? Didn't seem like it.
Well, you're not playing it, but you could probably do like exclamation point or question mark and see what happens.
Can I ask you a few questions?
The drummer does not respond.
You know, I know
I already did
who
it.
you are.
The drummer ignores Gabriel and just continues drumming. Unnerving, isn't he?
Okay. Can you... Did we learn something new? Is that what it was?
The book contains several pages of radar drum codes.
I think the best thing was clicking.
Okay. Click the book on this dude again.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
Anything that's separate.
Mm-hmm. Like there's an M.
Yeah, it's called.
No, it doesn't. It says request or no.
Well, it says M-H.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. Upside down T, upside down T. But there's nothing else to do.
No, here I think it's just your hearing.
Okay, so are we done with this then?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's just kind of.
Okay. Okay. So, now back to Dr. John. I mean, was there anything else there? We can't hear the
I think
drummer.
We should go back to the. You can try other places. I think there's one at
The
Tavern.
bar. Yep.
Whether you can hear them or not.
That's what they were saying. You couldn't hear them.
Well, what some of the places.
Oh, to the Napoleon House. Because you can stand near the window here.
Gabriel cannot hear the
Okay,
street
so
drummer
probably
very
goes to that
clearly in this location.
Got it.
In the park. No. I think we're done with this area. I can't see anything more useful, except maybe if you need a cocktail or something like that. But we're here. Oh, who knows?